look at how little money the Bears this year have allocated to their quote-unquote supporting cast, which means the line, the receivers, and the running backs. That's by far the fewest of teams that have the second-year quarterbacks. It's actually the second fewest in the league overall. And so, look, I spent a lot of last week in Chicago surrounded by a lot of Bears fans. Chris, I can tell you that there are a lot of people very worried about this season because this is a league in which more young quarterbacks are ruined than developed. And you got a new staff in there. They're sort of cutting things down. They've already had a significant injury. How would you describe the level of concern right now about Justin Fields and his development?
I'm concerned because if you looked at his rookie season, he was one of the most contacted quarterbacks in the National Football League. So the Bears are going to have to figure out how to keep him clean. But moving forward, I'm curious to know how much runway General Manager Ryan Poles is going to give Justin Fields, because if it is going to be a struggle in terms of overall wins for this team this season, if they stay with Justin Fields in 2023, you're talking about this team having a high draft pick without needing a quarterback and also having over $100 million in cap space. They can overnight transform the supporting cast for Justin Fields. It's just going to be a rocky start this year, and that's why it'll be up to offensive coordinator Luke Getsy to make sure that he does his best to develop Justin Fields, despite the team not overall having a lot of success around him.
Dianna, when you talk to people there and about them, what are you hearing about the Bears?
I had a conversation with the league source yesterday, trying to get a feel of how they're seeing the Bears. As we know, everyone around the league's watching a lot of tape of preseason, and granted, it's early. And he shared with me the Chicago Bears are going to be the worst team in football this year, right? I mean, it's only August, and I know that's probably a bit dramatic, but just based on how they look at this point, their offensive line is not good. We know this receiving core, it's not good either. And I don't want to spend this whole segment just beating up on the Chicago Bears. And, you know, I have a lot of respect for Matt Eberflus. He's run fantastic defenses. But let's just go back to that basic hiring. You have Justin Fields, a quarterback that needs to develop. And the Chicago Bears went with a defensive-minded head coach. To me, that was the start of the question marks. And then everything else Chris kind of just painted is now not really falling into place, but kind of making this very jumbled. So I think this is a really big challenge for Justin Fields because we know he needs to take that next step. And everything I hear about who he is as a guy, the kind of player, the work ethic, the leadership, all that stuff is there. Check, 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 check. Who's he throwing to, though?
Well, that's the question. And they brought in N'Keal Harry, and he's already injured there. And so there were just so many question marks. Jeff, I'll let you finish it. You began this conversation, and we don't want to be, look, we're sitting here painting doom and gloom, but Vegas tends to agree. The Bears project to be one of the worst teams in the sport. Go ahead, Jeff.
I mean, here's the reality, Greeny. It is this season to me for Justin Fields is like Peyton Manning's rookie season with the Indianapolis Colts, right? You're going to be 3-14, 2-50. It's going to be ugly, but it's about developing him as a quarterback, finding what you think he's going to do exceptionally well in his third year. Because if you look at them statistically, they have the 31st worst ranked offensive line, and guess what their wide receiver core is? 32nd. All right, so you got second to last and dead last and all the support for your quarterback. So you understand this is about protecting him and his health, not wrecking, and then finding building blocks. But Chris brought up a great point. They will be loaded to bear the following season. They can revamp this whole thing. So just build with him, allow him to develop in small parts. Look, Peyton led the league in interceptions. I think he still holds the NFL record. It was ugly. He got sacked a bunch, but he learned how to be a better quarterback. That's what Justin Fields has to be concerned with this season. Not about wins and losses, but about him personally taking that next step.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.